Wonderful. Hello, everybody. This is Jeff Hardy again from Acronis, and I'm sitting here with Carlos Rodrigues from Climb. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Jeff. It's great to be here at the Acronis event this year.
Yeah, this is the biggest event not just our biggest summit. It's the biggest event we've done everywhere, and we have over 1,500 people here. It's amazing, right? So you're here though, but you represent Climb, and you're a big sponsor for this event. But first things, some people out there, I'm sure a lot of them know what Climb does.
Right.
Tell us what Climb is.
Absolutely. So Climb is a global distributor. We're a value-added distributor. If you take a look at the market nowadays, there's not so many value-added distributors any longer in North America because of the number of the acquisitions. So what we're really doing is focusing on our partners and their needs and how can we help our partners grow their business, their business to the next level, and support areas that they're starting to have difficulties in, right? So one area that we start to take a look at is the labor shortage.
Wow.
Right? We are finding a lot of our partners are struggling for technical support and being able to provide assessments and other things for their partners and their end customers. So we've now launched Tier 1, Tier 2 support along with different assessments just to help bring that value add to our partners and grow their business.
So that is unusual. Value added distributor. You're calling it, right, and that's providing Tier 1, Tier 2 support for the software and services that they purchase through you.
Absolutely. Yes. For our key vendors, which Acronis is one of those key vendors that we're delivering those services for. The other things that we do is help them grow their business. So we look at the different geographical areas that they're in. We provide end user lead generation. We use third-party companies to help them grow their business. We do co-branded marketing materials to help them get in front of their customers, sponsor events. We really want to grow on focusing on driving their revenue and helping them get to that next level within their business.
Well, and that's natural. So, why MSPs? Why do they mean so much to you?
Yeah, MSPs. So MSPs are kind of close. I've been managing our marketplace and working with MSPs for over the last 5 years. And I've seen the transition go from, a few MSPs that were more kind of mid-level, high-level to now a lot of consulted MSPs coming in, a lot of the smaller MSP groups. And the way that I look at it is I have a cybersecurity background coming from Climb and all the years in distribution. And I noticed that a lot of these smaller MSPs truly need that support on the cybersecurity, helping them grow their business, educating their partners. And that extra support is where we want to come in and help and be part of that ecosystem.
I think it's really important because, and something, I've been with Acronis for about 1.5 years, right? But I've been around technology for a long time. But Acronis is approaching this whole thing differently. And what I'm learning is, first of all, nobody comes out of school and says, I'm starting my career as MSP, right? What is that even, right? But what's happening is you've got a VoIP provider over here, and you have a application developer over here, and what they're doing is they're becoming MSPs. They're all moving in this direction, but they come from different places. So services like you're providing, it's really vital because if the guy doesn't understand that aspect of it, he's going to need extra support on the area he didn't grow up in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. And we find out MSPs are all at different levels on the maturity curve on where they're going and the solutions that they're delivering with their customers. And what we want to do is help them at every cycle and help them grow their business through that. So whether it's learning about cybersecurity, whether it's learning about two-factor authentication, whether it's bringing in backup and disaster recovery into it, whether it's delivering penetration testing now and getting to those next levels as they gear up within their portfolio. We want to be a part of that and help them through that journey.
That's great. Now, you mentioned two-factor authentication. I'm going to look right at the eyes. Everybody out there, multi-factor authentication, at least 2. I know it's a pain in the butt, but it's the front line of defense for everybody right now. For every software application you use, that's my little side pitch.
Yeah, that's good. And hey, now with all the remote working, everyone working throughout the world, wherever now, we see people working cross borders even now in companies.
Yep.
It's even that much more important.
Right, good. All right, so you're here, and yes. you're a top level, one of our top 3 or 4 sponsors this year, right?
Absolutely,
okay.
Yes.
So what made you sponsor this? What value does this bring to you?
So Acronis has been a fantastic partner over the years, right? So being here, getting to meet with the teams and getting to meet with the executives and hear where you're going with the directions, the roadmap, and all the exciting things that are coming out was super important to us as well. The other thing is being at this event, not only are we talking to MSPs that are from North America, we're talking to MSPs globally. We're talking to other distributors globally. So it's such a great learning path to understand what trends are happening in the market, what other MSPs are doing to grow their business, how they support the business in EMEA and Europe in different areas, and what can we learn from that and bring back to our business in North America, but also globally, because we do have a global presence as well.
Now, tell me about your global presence. What regions do you support?
Yeah, absolutely. So we support the UK. So over the last 2 years, we made 3 acquisitions. One in Canada, which was Interwork Technologies, which was a value-added distributor, another distributor of Acronis. In the UK, we acquired a company called Sigma Distribution, which actually had a cloud know-how technical team on their side that delivers support and assessments and so forth, which is helping us bring that to North America. And then recently, we just acquired another company called Spinnaker in the UK to really help and grow that business and get it to the next level. So we're really focused on moving globally and supporting partners globally.
Right, and you probably can't talk about it. I sense that you have other expansion plans on the horizon.
We do. Yeah, can't divulge too much information, but definitely along the lines of supporting our partners in the areas that they need support in. So think about the technical side, the reach, the customer reach, and customer reach in those areas to help them grow their business.
Now, we talked about a little bit briefly about the technical support side of it, which is that's always the elephant in the room, right? Because it's an incredible expense, but it's one of the most important things that you do because it's customer facing and it has customer touch, and customer satisfaction is very much driven by customer support. But you mentioned as well, you've said twice that you do help them with assessments as well. Tell us a little bit what you mean by that.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're trying to figure out is a lot of our partners are trying to grow their business, find different ways, either building on the additional business that they have. How do they sell advanced packs, EDR, MDR, so forth? How do they add those on? How do they identify gaps within their customer base? So what we'll actually do is work with them to deliver a network security assessment that allows them to go into their customer base, deliver the security assessment, identify the gaps, and then provide recommendations to their end customers on where they're vulnerable and help them bring them up to where they want to be as a company and as an organization. So really creating that visibility for them where sometimes they might not have that technical expertise. We want to be there to support that and help build that with them.
You know, that's one thing I've learned about. Another thing I've learned about the MSP community is that community nature of it. You've got the different sophistication levels of MSPs, and you have some are master MSPs, and they're all there. And Climb is there to take it. And even if you're a brand new or a small MSP, you know, you have a hole in your knowledge or a need. You've got other people to draw on to get you where you need to go, and that's part of the puzzle, right?
Yes, 100%. That's exactly it. And we learn so much by doing that. Our partners, their feedback is so important to us in the direction we go as a company because we're customer centric and we want to lead that way.
Okay. Did you attend some sessions yesterday? This is day 2. We're opening up early morning on day 2. Carlos got up extra early to come talk to you guys today.
Absolutely.
But yesterday was day 1. Did you attend some of the sessions?
Yeah, I did. I went to a number of different sessions, obviously the keynotes and so forth. I went to the pricing session by Pat Hurley, where how he's helping MSPs maximize their margins and look for opportunities within their customer base.
I've heard some great feedback on that particular presentation.
Oh, absolutely. You could just see the room just, you know, eyes wide open to the different pricing models, the options that they can do, how to utilize Acronis to grow that, and where it fits into all the different models that they have. So, no, that was one of my favorites. And then obviously, you know, just attending some others as well.
Yeah, good. Now, have you heard about some of the products that we got coming out, the EDR and new advanced automation? And
I did, and I got some meetings scheduled to go deeper into that one because, you know, I'm a big fan of the EDR and driving that and supporting our partners in that way. Obviously, it aligns to kind of what we're doing and where they need the most help from what I'm hearing from our MSP base. So definitely going to line up and get more info on that one.
Perfect. Good.
Absolutely.
Well, it's been a great event. I've really enjoyed talking to you. You know, if you have these MSPs that are looking at us right now, if you wanted to say one thing to them to help them be successful, what would it be?
Yeah, I think the one thing is always put your end customers first, work with them. But what we have to do is create the visibility for your end customers so that they understand where the gaps are. And proof is going to come through those network assessments and showing them here are the gaps and then asking them what type of level do they want to be? How secure do they want to get? And what happens in different scenarios? Once they understand those scenarios, they open up more and, you know, opportunities there to grow your business with them.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Carlos.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Thank you
Jeff.
for being here. Everybody, see you next time. Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.